Just our bodies?
So, I'll hand out balls in a moment. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure this is set up good.
Hang out here with you? You don't have anything?
Yeah, a ball behind you, Stephanie. Just give me a moment.
What was your first name?
George.
George, that's right, I'm Susie.
Hi, you're new here.
I was visiting from Idaho. Yes,
Whereabouts?
Boise.
That's become, what,
Yes.
the last decade?
No, crazy.
These people just piling in there.
I know. They keep building.
Yeah.
More houses, they're taking over farmland.
When you have talk with Idaho, is that it's a Republican state?
Like, there are some nutcases.
How about your joints and everything?
About the same.
So who's that over?
First,
Yeah.
place over with Idaho is Coeur d'Alene,
Oh,
and
yeah.
up north where the amusement park is.
Yes, and there went.
So, Susie, hello.
Hello.
You're visiting.
Hello,
You're there,
Angela.
right? Yeah. Which one you like?
Ah, close my eyes.
Feel the difference. Feel the difference.
This is fine.
Which one is?
This is softer. You better.
There you go.
So you're with Tim,
I am.
but you were here before when?
I came Labor Day weekend, and
Okay.
that's when I played the piano.
Oh, right, you were wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
It's
That
gotten
was
a lot
fun.
better.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I didn't fall sick at all.
Oh, good.
which I usually do. So you did well.
Your energy level astounded me.
And then I'm very tired afterward.
Are you driving here or flying?
I flew here this time, yes.
Where can you fly out of Boise to direct to Seattle?
Yes, you can.
On a small figure airline, I assume.
In Alaska, and they don't do those prop jets too much anymore. So,
Is that what you're on?
not this time, no.
Most of the feeder airlines are on prop jets.
Yeah, I
Johnny can come, or it's okay.
At least in Alaska.
Yeah, not anything in front because we have a camera, so not anything in here because we have a camera, so yeah. So here it's good, but then Stephanie cannot see, so let me do it.
Well,
I'll do it
I
then.
would guess with more and more.
I'll go over
upward
there.
income,
You're good, Johnny, I'm just gonna do this.
Idaho
Yeah.
County may eventually change into a blue state.
You know, Boise
Can you
area
see me from here,
is-
right?
Yeah, but the rest of the state is rural, and
Right,
that means it's usually red. But of course, as more and more urban people move in, it's gonna change. It's right now, probably they're too small to make that big a difference. So it's all Republican
I
and.
do have another ball. You want a soft one to grip on? Let me, yeah, let me get a couple different ones
I'm
out.
trying to remember on the, I think it was, I was trying to remember how the midterm, the elections turned out in the local.
Probably all the
So this one, and then one actually got yours.
politics is incredible.
I have one more.
Well, so much for politics. Let's get back to the beauty of Idaho.
It is lovely, though our oldest daughter is going to move to Phoenix, Arizona in
Oh,
a
God.
couple weeks.
Is there big industry at all in the
She's
Boise
gonna-
area?
In Boise,
Yeah.
it might be
It's probably the same, yeah.
and that's where our oldest daughter works, and then HP, and, Albertsons is big there.
Interesting.
So welcome. As you see, I set up the streaming live again for the residents at North Home. So that's why we kind of have no one in the front here, so you're not in the
I don't
picture.
understand.
So it's in a different retirement facility, Norseholm.
Yeah,
We are streaming this class, so they see me and they can do the class like you would watch a
Oh,
YouTube video
yeah.
or like a sit and be fit.
oh,
Because they don't have an instructor, so we actually
oh,
have them follow me.
oh, great.
So they hear everything we are saying, hello. And so we can just send out our wishes and say hello. Hopefully our group is growing a little bit back there. And we're starting with our chair fitness. So do what you can do. Challenge is good. Respecting our limits is very important. Guidelines, try to stay upright and tall, breathe at all times. Also focus a little bit on that postural alignment as you sit tall, upright. Your breath functions better, more blood, more brain oxygen to the brain. Have a seat, Betsy. Gesundheit. Gesundheit. So, and foremost, enjoy. So, welcome. So, feet hip width apart to begin with. And as we said before, sit as tall as you can for a moment with your balls straight out, shoulders back, relax them down, hachi. So, and as you take a breath in, lift your ball just a little bit up, not as high as you think you can, and then come back down on an exhale. And then again, when you inhale, lift the ball up, maybe a little higher this time, kind of just getting your range of motion. And breathing in, maybe up a little higher. Again, respecting your limits, letting your body tell you what feels right. And the last one here. So we'll warm up for about 5 minutes, preparing muscles, joints, mind, being focused on what you're doing right now. And then bring the ball in, up, forward, and around. You might lean forward from your hip a little bit and rocking back, front, and in, and up, and front, and in. And then reverse the direction, coming forward, up, in close to the heart, and then forward again, up, towards your heart. Good. So let's push the ball out to your right and rotate over to your right side. Come back to center and then over to your left a couple of times. Warming up your spine. Just kind of lightly rolling onto the ball, feeling the texture, looking at the color. Just becoming aware of your prop and us moving together here. So creating that space in between your vertebra. Again, it's by sitting upright and tall. Keeping your rib cage lifted, your chest open, sternum lifted. Come back to center. Then bring your feet together and your knees together. Ball on the knees and roll down the ball towards a comfortable range for you. And then roll back up. Utilize your fingers a bit here. So actually work a bit on finger dexterity. Rolling down and back up. You decide how far it feels comfortable enough for you. Hinge forward from your hip and roll that up. Now let's take a stride, which we call the straddle position, and we aim towards our right knee and then angling out to that right side and roll back up and then towards your left side, rolling forward and back up. Good. And switch it over to your right, going forward and back up. And then one more time to your left. Take your own time frame. We don't have to be all synchronized. And coming back. So feet come hip width apart. Let your arms go out to the side. Feel your shoulder blades gently squeeze together. Now we take the ball front, transfer the ball into your other hand, open out, palm facing up. Here we go. Transfer the ball, open wide. Transfer. This is a wonderful way to warm up our shoulders and
also focus on postural awareness as you have your arms open to the side, palms face up. One more on each side. And switch. So we'll take the ball this time in a diagonal angle, and we'll start with the ball from right high to diagonal left low side. Think about a high shelf, maybe getting some decorations up from a high shelf, taking them down, or putting something away onto a high shelf. One more time here, so diagonal chop. And then the next time you're going down towards your left low, let's draw a straight line up, and then starting from your left high towards your right low. And then kind of swinging the ball back up. So put your own personality into the movement. Yeah, I kind of like to say dance this movement. Use momentum if you like. So your own personality in there, making this your own. Let's do one more. Good. So let's try the next one with our feet close together. The ball is on our lap, so to speak, and you maybe try to roll the ball down underneath your thighs and voila. So, and it's not about can we do that perfectly or does it even go once around. It's in the doing, the practice that we are after. So now you could do a variation. You can have your legs a bit wider and then just focus on one leg and then go to the other side. So be playful here, mobilizing our spine. So do it your way. And then the next one I like for you to try is actually lifting one leg up and spreading it underneath your side. And then maybe the other. So again, make it work for you. You might just say, okay, it's not going the whole way, so be it. There goes the other ball. I guess I'm drawn to get all the balls here. So lifting underneath. And again, you can stay also just like this. It's just about mobility for the spine, the hip flexors, your legs warming up. You can go with the number 8, spreading it underneath. I don't think they have tissues here, Pat, but there is some paper towels. Yeah, so the paper towels are by the motion sensor there, the gray, you're looking it underneath. So, the next one, try to bring your ball around you, kind of like bringing it halfway around or full around. Now, if you sit all the way back in your chair, you could go back halfway, front, back, front. So again, this is kind of, really for you to figure out what works best. Yes, nice long arms help, right? And here we go. Yeah, definitely works on finger dexterity and such too. So again, playtime. So, and then the next time your ball is in front of you, hold it with your right hand. See if you can just kind of squeeze it and then turn it up. And bring it in towards your shoulder and front, and turn and up and in, front, turn, up, in. One more time like so, and then we switch towards your other arm. And here we go, turn, shoulder, extend, rotation, rotate. A couple more times. Good. So let's put the balls down, and I'm gonna switch the music to a little bit faster beat, and we'll do a bit of some dance aerobics. This is nice too, but I wanted to have a little bit more of a rhythm. our drumming.
Good, like this. That was good jazz on there.
It was good jazz, yes.
Welcome, yeah.
Can everyone hear that beat? Semi, yes? Okay, so let's bring the beat into the feet, hands, feet. This is a half-time beat that you're doing right now. It's always something you can fall back into. Now we pick up the faster beat. So there is your change, if you will, if you want to slow it down. It's a smaller or slower beat or faster beat. Good. Now let's do heel taps up and down and back of your hands. Good. Let's go back to the toes and your fingertips. Let's begin with an external rotation. Toes go out and in. Toes go out and in. So we can start with a bit of slower pace to get familiar with the movement and connecting mind and body. And once you're familiar with the movement, then speed it up and it becomes autopilot, right? Good. Let's switch to your heels. Heels go in and out. Kind of bringing a little bounce in there. Good. Let's do a combination. Toes, heels. So some coordination here. Good. And let's walk your feet out wide. Come to your full range of motion, but comfortable range of motion, and then walk your feet back in. Hands can rock, or can keep still. Notice that you're breathing as you go through the movements. The next time your feet come back in, let's try only the right foot, walking the right foot out, left foot takes a break, come back to center, and then your left foot leg goes out. And come back to center. We'll do that a few more times. So right, back to center, and left. And back to center. Last one on your side here on. All right, here we go. Heel touch, heel touch. Now our arms push forward and down. I think you're being the drummers of that orchestra. And pressing down, down with the heel touch. Let's do the toes. Same direction, if you will. Good, let's take it out to your right, left, right, left. And we are back to a heel touch. We switch to the toe touch, same direction, arms can stay the same. Good. Now let's do heel toe, right heel toe and left heel toe, straight front. Now slow half time. This is how it would be going into half time. One more on each side, half time. And then we speed it up. And heel toe. Good. Let's march it out and let's start with your arms swinging along on the sides. So we are basically equally working upper body and lower body. Let's take your right knee up with the left hand touch. Keeping that belly button lightly drawn in, so you keep your abdominal muscles engaged. Breathing here. Let's do 2 more on each side. And march it out. So let's stay for a moment with marching, but we'll start turning our head. So we are looking right as we continue a seated march forward. Focusing your eyes at eye level. Now seated marching with the head turned, arms swing along, breath work. And then look straight ahead and then to your left. Again, this gentle turn of your head, keeping your eyes at eye level. And looking straight ahead. Good. And we step back, step back, step back. Take it back with the foot. Like you make a step underneath to the back of the chair. Ready for the faster beat. 1, 2. So you decide. All right, let's bring some gentle cardiovascular work into our movement by pushing your arms a bit higher up above heart level. Press. You can also work with your hands and fingers a bit. Make a fist when you pull down. Stretch your fingers out when you lift up. And then push front. So keeping at shoulder height, shoulder level, or below heart level. If you notice your breathing is a bit too hard, keep the arms below level, heart level, or you can slow it down. Taking a break is also perfectly fine. Good, and then one more time up. 2, 3, 4, and another 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Everyone okay with the air in here? Or the leg off? All right. Let's do step and touch. 1 clap for each step. Using our body instruments. Now 2 claps for each step. Okay, the exercise begins in our brain and our mind. We are doing 2 steps right, 2 steps left. 2 steps right, 2 steps left. You like to say it to yourself quietly, makes it a bit easier to do the step. Good, 2 steps, 1 clap. 2 steps, 1 clap. Reminds me of Jason, our drumming instructor, huh? We haven't had him for a while. And walk it out. Breathe in, breathe up. Exhale out and down. Inhale up. Exhale out and down. Walk your feet a little bit wider, shoulder width, hip width apart, hands to sides. But now we do slight sit bone lifts. We lean from one side to the other, and your sit bone comes up a little bit. It's a nice time for me to air out my pants here. So, and it's okay to shift your weight so you just feel a little more weight on one side of your sit bone versus the other without lifting your hip. If there's no discomfort with it, try to lift the sit bone up a bit. And then sit so you feel your weight evenly distributed over both sits bones, hands to sides. And think counterclockwise trunk rotation. Supported hands for your spine and your back. You can start with small circles and then enlarge the circles. Kind of feeling your way into the trunk rotations. Imagine you are drawing circles underneath the ceiling here with the crown of your head. So you keep good posture alignment in your cervical spine, your neck. And reverse the direction. Reverse the direction. Imagine you're looking into the horizon, straight in front of you. Now make those circles as small as a ping pong ball. As small as a ping pong ball. Now like a tennis ball. Like a beach ball. And your full range of motion, as large as you can make those circles within your comfort range. And then come back to a ping pong ball. Come to a stop. So now focus from your waistline down. Imagine you're sitting on a clock and you're rotating your pelvis clockwise, and you try to move to each number. Small pelvic rotations. A little bit like the hula hoop. And then reverse the direction. Keep that image of the clock. So you're rotating from your waist down. Pelvic rotations. And then coming to a pause. Let your arms relax. Here we go. March it back out. Hands to our hip pockets. I call them our hip bones, our hip pockets. Now if your elbows are out to the side, I'd like for you to tuck your elbows in. What we'll begin is we reach back both arms, forearms stretch back, and then coming back towards your hip pockets, your hip bones. So it's back, 2, 3, 4, hands to hips, 3, 4. Reach back, 2, 3, 4, hands to hips, 3, 4. Reach back, 2, 3, 4, hands to hip bones, 3, 4, one more, reach back, 2, 3, and 4, hands to hips, 2, 3, 4. Now, chicken wings, we call them sometimes, elbows out, kind of strike a pose, make yourself present, yes. Sternum lifted. Good. And now the image I gave you, the word, is slouching, kind of walking very lethargic. And here someone comes, walk tall, walk with purpose. What would that be for you? How would that look and feel like, walking with purpose? And now the image I give you is walking or skipping. A joyful skip. It's a beautiful day we woke up to.
Joyful joy.
Unless someone says it's too sunny.
No such thing.
No sunshine. Joyful spirits, delightful spirits. Let's go to the next, which is for you to take a walk, a cautious walk, like you're walking very cautiously. What would this be for you? We all have a different way of putting this into a physical movement. Cautious walk. Could be actually that it is slippery on the sidewalks. Now I noticed certain areas are pretty icy. So slick. So think about cautiously walking. And then picking the fall leaves. Picking those fall leaves, those beautiful red and yellows. Good. And walk it out. So walk your feet a little wider so you have space for your hands to come in between your feet. Good. So we drum 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, 4. Middle, 2, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, 4. Middle, and 4 to the right. Back to the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. Now we go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, let's do the next sequence. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, tap, 2, 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, tap, 2, 3. One more time, left, right, left, right, left, tap, 2, 3. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale out and down. So let's take your ball, and you can do the exercises without a ball if you don't have one at the North at this moment. So we'll start clockwise circles. We'll see if you can follow your ball with your eyes. Follow your ball with your eyes. Unless you are feeling dizzy or you're getting dizzy while doing this, then I would say just keep your eyes looking straight ahead. Otherwise, try to follow the movement of your ball. Let's reverse the direction. Keeping your eyes on the ball. So next time you're bringing your ball down, let's take it in between your knees. Feel your inner thighs working a little bit. Awareness of posture. Let's take the hands on our chest. Sitting upright and tall. We squeeze and lift our heels up. So you squeeze the ball with your knees. Heels come up and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inner thigh strengthening. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lift the toes and the ball of the foot up. So you're working also in front of your shin bone and the ankle region. Again, squeeze the ball when you lift your toes and the ball of the foot. See how that works for you. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, down. Lift, squeeze, down. Keep the momentum going. Lift, squeeze, down. Lift, squeeze, down. Let's do another 5. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lifting your right foot up. Keep that ball in between your knees or holding it wherever and how you can do it. Come back down. And the same leg, roll it up, hip flexor strengthening, and back down. Try to stay upright and tall, so ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, belly button gently pull in. Good, let's try the other side. Once your foot comes back down, here we go. Use your own time frame. Stay within your comfort range as you lift the foot off the floor. Kind of a roll up. Focuses inner thighs and hip flexors. The next time you're lowering your foot back down, let's take your ball and place it in between your ankles. So now what the focus is rolling it up here a little bit on the inside of your inner leg and back down, and then switch. So it's kind of like a seated march, but you have your ball to work with, take care of. Anyone saw Emily's dog? She brought her dog in. I don't know what kind of Donnie you saw. The dog, it's a big, huge one.
It's a combination of.
Like a bulldog or no?
No. What did you say about a dog then? Emily?
Emily. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, she told me.
A shepherd mix?
No,
No.
Labrador?
Labrador and
Labrador.
and a Westie.
Labrador
my
and Westie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Labrador Westie. I wouldn't have guessed a Westie. Good. So the next time you roll the ball back down, let it drop, but place one foot on the ball. So you choose which one you want to have as your working leg for a moment. So how many more days? 3 more days, and then the Soccer World Club starts. They start playing. So let's, in honor of soccer, not that I'm a spectator, I'm not really a sports spectator, so to speak. George, will you watch the Soccer World? You know, anyone else here interested in soccer? You watching it? Harry, maybe?
I'm interested.
Start rotating the ball. Start changing the
Walking
shape.
in, did you say you're walking in something?
Now the soccer, the World Soccer game will start in 3 days. Yeah,
Today.
on November 20th
Qatar.
in Qatar. Yeah, I mean that's Other sides. So let's start first with forward and back. Work within your knee joint range of motion with a flexion and extension.
Did you read that they're already moving the beer concession because it's too close to the exhibition? They're not supposed to be drinking alcohol, so Budweiser is a sponsor, so they're kind of in the middle. It is so funny.
I have not read the details yet, but it sounds like
Liquor
it'll be a-
is a big component. They're talking about it in Britain too.
That
People that come and watch
must
it,
have
they
been quite
they
interesting.
start in the morning.
that's the fans for you. Yep, not everyone, but yeah. It's a rowdy sport and a rowdy fan club sometimes.
Right.
Very rowdy.
Very rowdy. All right. Let's put the ball underneath your chair. Shake out your body. Shake anything out that feels like you want to loosen up a bit. And bring your arms forward. Keep it below heart level. Okay. Here we go. Cross, uncross. Cross, uncross. Cross, uncross. Now this is usually an exercise, again, from brain dance, or also seen as connecting right and left brain hemispheres. So a little bit brain fitness. Now this might seem very easy for you, right? Once you get used to it. So now as you keep your arms moving, we go to our right foot. But your arms continue doing this. Our right foot goes back, front, back, front, back, front. Takes a lot of concentration also on my part. Now I had a little bit of practice, but it's a good way to focus and concentrate. Let's take your other leg, back and front. Now when you cross one arm in front of the other, you might change the arm that crosses in front. Mix it up. Good, now keep your arms and your leg moving. Turn your head from side to side. Having fun? Good.
Yes.
And just the arms, cross, cross. Now cross, pull back, cross, pull back, cross, pull back. Now again, you can change the arm that crosses on top with each time. Let's see how that goes. Good. Now right arm up, left arm down, so it's kind of like a goalpost position. Switch, 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 switch. Quick, 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 quick. A little more robotic. Quick, quick. Let's go back. 1, 1, 1, 1. Good. Let's do the next one. This is a goal post. Focus on your elbows. Draw them into your rib cage. Go out to starfish. All right, here we go. In with the feet. Cross. Starfish. In with the feet. Cross. Starfish. In with the feet. Cross. Starfish. One more. In with the feet. Cross. Starfish. And let's take the hands on your thighs, hands forward from your hip. Keep your back straight. Now let your head relax and then roll back up your spine, hands supported on your lap. So you support your spine and your trunk all the way to the crown of your head. Look straight ahead as you elevate. And again, lean forward from your hip. Let your arms, one or both, reach down or keep your hands where they are if that feels better for you. Always support your hands on your limbs so that your spine is supported. Roll back up. Crown of the head, eyes look straight ahead. Right leg, hinge forward. And roll back up your spine. One more time to your right side, lean forward. Now think about the tabletop position that your back is having. So someone is setting a tea party on that back. And roll back up to your left side, tabletop. And now roll back up. Each vertebra on its own time. String on top of your head, elevation, and repeat. Roll back up at your own time frame. String on top of your head, elevate, center, and down. Now let's take our right leg straight forward and your right heel is on the floor. So you relax your muscles rather than holding them up. So we'll take our opposite hand, walk your fingers down. Then do trunk rotation here. Have your toes pulled up towards you, so you stretch the calf muscles of your leg, the back of your knee, and your hamstring. Breathe in and out. Stretching should be done gentle, maybe a light pull, but never through pain. Keep your knee joint soft. Your leg is straight, your knee joint is soft. And come straight back up. Switch out to the other side. Heel touch, soft knee, straight leg, opposite hand, walk down, forward. Find a comfortable stretch in the back of your calf, back of your knee, your hamstring. And good full deep breathing in and out as you stretch your muscles. Back off a little bit if it is too intense. Go deeper if you need more stretch. And walk your hands back up. Let's take your hands underneath your right thigh. Elevate up a little bit. Notice how that feels in your shoulders. So as you're holding the weight of your leg, you want to make sure your shoulders can kind of sustain that weight. And then circle your foot and ankle. Go into the number 8. The number 8. This brings your foot, your ankle in all possible directions, ideally. You think about that number 8. And then reverse the direction, that number 8. You also see the number 8 in your mind's eye as you physically do it. Keep that image of the number 8 in your mind's eye. And let's change our left. Let's also here stay with that number 8 in one direction. So notice which direction you're going to begin with. Kind of a choppy number 8 on my part. And reverse that direction. Again, it's not in the being perfect, it's the practice is the goal. That's our goal. And lower your foot back down. So let's do a few butterfly leg wings, going out, in, out, in. Work with your range of motion as you come to the side of the feet. Good. Just the right, then the left. Just the right and your left. And then the next time you let one knee sink out a little bit, let's hold, let the weight of your leg stretch the region of the outside of your hip out a bit. Come back to center. And then your left leg, let gravity take hold a bit of the leg. Come back to center. So we'll give ourselves a hug. Okay, this is a hug for everyone out there. It's a Norse home. An open gesture. May the day be a wonderful day for everyone. And we'll embrace what comes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This afternoon, exercise.
We have 1:30 flex exercise this afternoon. It's our stretching class
1:30.
at 1:30 here.
Is that gonna be here?
Give yourself a pat on the back.
Spasibo Boshaya.
And what does it mean, Harry?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Angela.
Gern geschehen.
Namaste.
Toda.
Namaste.
Muchas
De nada.
gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Toda.
So, well done. All right, everyone back there. See you next time, probably Saturday. Bye-bye.
Okay, brought out the spasibo.
Who said here? Sarah, Sarah.
That's good.